Good morning, students. Once again, I am live now. Today, we start the second chapter of Beehive, The Sound of Music. It was written by Deborah Cowley. In this chapter, we will read about Evelyn Glennie. In fact, she has physical disability and even she is facing lots of problem, but she becomes successful in her life. So Evelyn Glennie listened to sound without hearing it. How can people listen sound without hearing it? Just imagine. God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So, students, remember, in this lesson, God has taken her hearing. She can't listen, but God has given something extraordinary, and from that she can perform music beautifully, and from that she feels sound far more deeply than any normal people. That is why she expresses music so beautifully, she can perform better here. Read the following account of a person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a success story. In this lesson, we got a lot of lessons how a people facing physical disability, and despite physical disability they made her his life successful. So start the lesson. Rush our thoughts jostle for position on the underground train platform. It was underground platform. Train was approaching, and there are people, crowds pushing each other for taking his her position. A slight girl looking younger than her 17 years was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. So here slight girl, that means a small thin girl. She looks very younger than her age. She was very nervous among people, but yes, yet excited when she felt the approaching train. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London. Actually, she was going to attend her class in Royal Academy of Music in London, and she was scareful, daunting, that means scareful enough for any teenagers fresh from a Scottish farm. She belongs to rural areas. Scottish farm, that means very countryside areas in Scotland, and she belongs from there, and she was very careful to approaching that, facing that Royal Academy of Music. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most She was profoundly deaf. Actually, in fact, she was completely deaf. She can't listen, but she has lots of wishes to become musician, even facing a lot of challenges. She has a complete wishes to become musician. Evelyn Glennie loss of hearing had been gradual. Actually, she lost her hearing in a phases. Gradual, that means in a phases, not instant. Actually, it was happened in a slow process. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. Her mother noticed that her daughter was getting problem, was not getting attention when she was called. They called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized she had not heard. Suddenly her mother realized this. Her daughter hadn't heard, says Isabel Glennie. Isabel Glennie is her mother. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. It means here, for a few times, she managed to hide, she managed to conceal her deafness from her teachers, from her friends, from her parents. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. But when she became 11-year-old and gradually her marks was getting poor, she was doing worse in her class. Then her headmistress called her parents and advised her parents to take her to a doctor. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. What happened there? When her parents went near the doctor told her parents that her hearing got damaged as a result of gradual nerve damage. Gradual, that means slowly nerve damage. Due to slowly nerve damage, it got severely in a large area, got damaged. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aid and sent to a school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked black, say Evelyn. Here, Evelyn Glennie was telling that she was advised to take ads in her ear for listening, and as well as advised to send her in a deaf school where deaf children get study. So here Evelyn is telling instantly everything becomes black in her life. But Evelyn was not going to give up. But Evelyn was stubborn, easily she was not going up. She was not giving up easily. She was a stubborn girl. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. She has already decided, she has already determined to make her life successful, to make her career in music. So he continued her interest in music. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. What once a day happened, she noticed a girl was playing a xylophone. Xylophone is the instrument of music. She just demanded from her parents she also want to play that xylophone. Her teachers discouraged her. Her teachers prevent her. He, she was not capable. She was not capable to play this xylophone, but she was already determined to play. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. One percussionist who has recognized her quality in music. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. Don't listen through your ears, he would say, try to sense it some other way. Here, one percussionist, Ron Forbes, spotted, that means recognized, her potential in music. He began to play two large drums, and he advised Evelyn Glennie, she don't listen through her ears. She just feel music. He started play two large drums, and suddenly Evelyn Glennie realized I could feel the higher drum from the west up and the lower one from the west down. She realized here when Ron Forbes played higher drum, she felt higher drum from the west up, west, the middle part of the body, and the upper part she felt higher drum, and the lower, that means west down, the lower part of the body she felt the lower drum. Ron Forbes repeated the exercise. Ron Forbes repeated the exercise, and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. And when Ron Forbes repeated again and again, Evelyn Glennie found what she found. She found that she can sense certain notes. That means the sound of music in different part of her body. She can feel this sound from the different part of her body. I had learned to open my mind and body to sound and vibration, and she learned here how to open her mind, how to feel the sound, the vibration from the different part of her body. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. And she thought here, I can do it. And she just determined to do it. She never looked back. She never looked back from that point onward. Actually, she was determined to do. She never looked back. She toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make a music her life. Generally, she was toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra. Orchestra, that means she play music with a group of people, and by the time she was 16, she just decided to make music her life. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of Academy. Here, she just gave a short period of a class to join in the Royal Academy of Music, and she scored highest there in the history of Academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performance, and day by day, time spent, she leave orchestral work. Orchestral, that means when she play with his mates, classmates. Now she decided to play the music by shelf. Solo, that is by shelf. At the end of her 3 years course, she had captured most of the top awards, and when her course is going to end, she got lots of top award from that college. And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. Actually, she was getting a good performance day by day, but she was not arrogant about his performance. If you work hard, know where you are going, you will get there. She got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist, with a mastery of some thousand instrument, hectic international schedule. She advised to all of us, if you work hard and you know where you have to reach, you can reach there. She became the world's most sought after multi-percussionist with a mastery of some thousand instruments. Actually, she became famous in the world. She was searched by all the fans, and she became busy in her music life. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. Actually, interviewing, that means it became fascinating, it became attractive to watch Evelyn Glennie's performance so effortlessly without hearing. Actually, people think that how a musician can play the best music without hearing. So when people listen about her incident, so people watch become very curious to watch her performance. In our 2 hour discussion, she never missed a word. And when she gave her interview, she shared all all her lessons, what she learned in her life. So students, thanks for joining us.